Guys, what's going on? It's Tom here with Starth No Games. Now I'm here. So the name of this video is flexibility important in building a great physique as in a bodybuilding physique? Short answer, yes. Now I'll go into why. Okay, so when I mean flexibility, I mean, can your body move in full range of motion? Because believe it or not, there are a lot of people that are just have very tight muscles, or they have very bad posture. The most common posture imbalance that I see is this. This is a very exaggerated thing, but what I'm doing right now, but their shoulders are forward. Your shoulders need to be back, like this. And the reason people get that is, for the most common reason, is people at desks are like this all day. And their shoulders are forward or they're hunched and they're just in an unnatural position. So, okay, what I just told you, if you go to the gym and you see, let's just say you go to the gym and let's say you have a desk job and you're doing this all day, blah, 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 like that. Now, when you go to the gym, you will not be able to really do a row properly. Because first of all, you're going to be like this. Your body wants to stay like this because your body used to this. So if your body's like this, I would focus more on your back. Because when you do your back and kind of row, you're forcing your shoulders back. So in time, you will get your posture back. So that's a great thing about bodybuilding. It will improve your posture. What else was I going to say? Yeah, there's also like people that have, their feet turn out. There's just so many things, and you have to realize that nobody is perfect. I don't think there really is such a thing as a perfect human being that has no muscle imbalances whatsoever. I think that does not exist. I've seen people that are pretty damn close. I have like one or two, but not completely clean. So, a lot of these postures, like I just said, it just depends on what your career is. Now, like, if I was a big YouTube guy, which maybe I will be someday, and I do videos like this in this chair all the time, more often, I would have to start to lean back like this. But since I don't do that often, I lean forward like this, which is really not the best posture, but whatever. So, there's just so many factors in life that can mess with your gym performance. So the question you probably ask, okay, Tom, so how do I get rid of these imbalances? Well, first, what I would do is you have to find out what your imbalances are. The best thing to do is find a good damn personal trainer at your gym, one that actually knows about the overhead squat assessment. Ask him, give me an overhead squat assessment, and you'll do it, and you will find out what's wrong. Now, I'm not going to do an overhead squat assessment because my legs are goddamn tired as hell right now. But it basically, you put your arms up in the air like this, and you do a squat, overhead squat assessment. Pretty self-explanatory. And you'll see people will have their arms fall forward, their knees will go in, and, like, for example, if your arms are falling forward, like my fucking lats are tight as shit right now. I can't even, they're just from weight training. But, so what you do is you say, okay, you need to stretch and foam roll. Now, if you don't know what foam roller is, I brought mine right here. I bring it to the gym. People look at me like I'm fucking nuts. But it's really a lifesaver for me. Without it, I'd have a lot of muscle imbalances. I do still have quite a few, but I would have even more if I did not foam roll on a daily basis. So I have myself this one right here. You can get different ones, but if you get the real ones that are just like foam, pretty much, for someone like me that's about 200 pounds, it's basically gonna get bent, like right here, like in the middle, because you're supposed to like foam roll your back and stuff with it. One of the parts you can do. It'll just get like a little indent, and then it'll be useless pretty much. That's why you have to get this one right here. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but inside right here is like a PVC pipe, and I can put a lot of pressure on this, and I do all the time. And I've had it for maybe a year or more, and it's still in really good condition. It's got these little ridges on here. I just saw something dirty. And it's really durable. So this one I got for about $40 at Dick's. But you can get other ones that have like little bumps on them that are like, I guess they're supposed to be like little trigger points or something. Those are a bit more money. And I've heard that those little bump things will eventually fall off because they're like on top of the foam roller and they just stick up all over the foam roller. But I heard that they fall off eventually. That's why I don't bother. And this works pretty good. And what I would also suggest, what I do personally, is if you have one of those stretching chairs at your gym, those are also a lifesaver too. If you do foam rolling and that stretcher chair, you actually feel really good. That's why basically what I'll do is I'll give myself about a half hour. I'll get to the gym, suck down my pre-workout, go in the gym. I usually go to the stretching room at my gym because there's no class in there and it's nice and quiet. Go in there, foam roll, Now it really just depends what you should foam roll. But basically what my rule of thumb is if something's aching a little bit maybe because maybe I was sitting too long or something like that, then I will foam roll that. But most of the time what I'll do first is I'll foam roll the muscle I just did the day before. So like yesterday, I did shoulders and arms. So I lay on my side and I'll foam roll my side delt. It's kind of hard to foam roll your smaller muscles. If you really want to, what you could do is you could get a medicine ball, like an 8-pound one, 6 or 8 pounds, and then you can put like one under your arm, and it's very awkward to get to your small muscles, but it can be done. The medicine ball is a lot better, or you have someone do it for you, like your training partner. That's another option to do. But yeah, basically what I'll do, like if it's the I'll say let's do chest and back. I do chest and back Mondays and Thursdays. So if I do, let's say it was Tuesday and I just did chest and back yesterday. The first thing I would do when I get to the gym, I would foam roll my back. So when you foam roll your back, you're supposed to do, of course, your back, but don't ever do your lower back. I see so many people do their lower back. It's really not the safest thing to do. It can be done, but you have to do it a certain way. You can really hurt yourself. And also, it really feels really good, and it's really good for flexibility, is getting like right here on the lats. And also what I'll do is I'll turn a bit, because you don't want to do your rib cage. You don't ever foam roll over your bones. Only muscle. So what you want to do is you want to foam roll right here. And then once I get up here, I'll turn and I'll like foam roll like right here in my armpit and try to get maybe a little subscap or something, because that's usually pretty sore after back day. Of course you can foam roll your legs. It's going to be painful as hell the first time you do it, but it does make your legs feel a hell of a lot better. The calves are really tight most of the time. Like every time I do the calves, after leg day, they're usually pretty sore. And then like the IT band, which I'm not gonna actually I'll stay on maybe. This is your IT band right here. It's this. Look at my pale legs, by the way. Look like the great Moby Dick. But your IT band goes like right down here. It's a very tight muscle. It's a very long muscle, and basically when you foam roll it, it is like the most painful thing. So if you do foam your IT band, what I suggest is you can actually kind of lift your body up a bit when you're doing it because you're on your side. So lift your body up a bit when you're on your side and it'll take a little bit of pressure off. If that doesn't work, you have to probably downgrade to a softer foam roller. The one I have right here, by the way, is when you get advanced. I would suggest starting off, they have different stiffness for the foam rollers. I'm sorry, I'm superb. You have to find out which one's good for you. Like, if you're just starting, me personally, when I first started foam rolling, the black foam roll, the foam one, was really good. And then once you get used to that, I was just getting one with a PVC pipe in there. Of course, you can make these at home. I'm not going to do a video on it because I don't really have the fucking time or the expenses to make a fucking foam roller. It's a lot easier to get a professionally made one. And you can really foam roll any time of the day, but really the most optimal time is before and after training. Now, I will admit, I don't really foam roll after training because I am just too fucking lazy. It's the truth. I'm just being honest. I've also heard people foam rolling before bed, which makes sense because your body is just like, because you're. I think I mentioned this in the last, or no, actually, I didn't put that video, but never mind. But your body does so much when it's sleeping, it's repairing and stuff. And what better way to loosen up the muscles right before you go to bed? I think I just watched Elliot Hulse a few days ago, and he was talking about stretching before bed, like doing like 3 to 5 minute stretches, which didn't sound like a bad idea. But you can really foam roll anytime you want, and and you get one like this that's portable. Now they do make the foam ones are a bit longer. I like this one. It fits in my car easy. And when I'm done, I just go back out to my car and then go back in the gym and usually use the stretching chair. And also just do other like body stretches. Like you can do like, I don't know. I can't really, I don't really feel like demonstrating it. But you can do one where you put your arm against the side of a wall and you lean forward and that stretches out your pectorals. And you can do the one where you put both hands against the wall and you put one leg out in front of the other and you stretch your calves out. That feels really good sometimes when I do it. And then of course there's so many. I'm really not going to go through all of them because there's so many, but if you're interested, go on Google, I guess. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is just a quick little advice that I like to give. This is what I learned pretty much in personal training school. And if you saw my first video, you know that I am a certified personal trainer, but I'm not actually a personal trainer. If you want to find out the full story, watch my first video. But yeah, so it's really just all in all good to just foam roll on a daily basis. I should say I foam roll on a day. The only day I don't foam roll is on my day that I'm off from the gym, and that's when I'm just kind of sitting around doing nothing. That probably would be a good day to foam roll, but I don't. But foam rolling really helps me. But like I said, first find out what are your problems, because focus on those first, and then like I said before, if it's the day after training a certain body part, you can foam roll that just because it might be tight from being just put through a little weight training session. So, but also what's really good, before I go, just one more thing I'll mention, is getting a deep tissue massage. Those are really good. Those are better than foam rolling. But the only thing with deep tissue massage is they're super expensive. And me personally, I don't have that kind of money to spend. I don't have, well, there's one by me that's only $25, but it's done by like a student, so it's not like it's done by actual pro. But by me, I live here in Central Florida. The cheapest I've found is $50. And, $50 is not much, but every month, it adds up, I'm not the richest person in the world. I get by, but, I don't have that kind of money to spend every month. So foam rolling is really, deep tissue is good. If you can find like something like I have around where I live, like where they have a class and students do it, because you're getting it cheaper because it's not professionals doing it, it's students doing it. Maybe do that. And no homo here, but I prefer a guy because women are just very dainty, and all, which is, don't get me wrong, it's nice when a lady's all over you, but the point of a deep tissue is to actually loosen up the muscles. And if they're like only 100 pounds, they're going to do jack shit for someone like me that's twice that size. You know what I'm saying? So I really like a guy better. That sounds extremely gay. I'm not trying to be gay. No homo, like I said. But, for me, like someone my size, I need someone bigger. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Just thought I'd give you this quick advice about flexibility and foam rolling and stuff. And that's pretty much it. So I know I haven't made a video in a long time. I was away for a while, and I've been kind of not with it these past couple of days. So I'm trying to get back into the grind here, but just some personal stuff going on in my life. It's nothing big, but, just drama. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. So this has been Tom with Start With No Gains. Now I'm here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good shit. Peace out, guys.